How you doing, everybody? Once again, Chris, a safety dog. We go live on Mondays. Most Mondays. I don't think I went live last Monday. As a matter of fact, I know I didn't because I had to go see and help a client on Monday. So we will begin at 1 o'clock here in about a minute and a half. What have you been up to? What have you been up to? Leave me a note in the chat. Leave a comment. I shouldn't say chat. That's a Zoom thing. But leave a comment down below. What have you been up to? I had kind of an exciting weekend on one hand and a bummer on the other. Went out and did a live truck driver meeting on Saturday. And that was really great. It was good to get out and see people again. It was probably the first one in about 2 years that I did. I did one during COVID for a branch for a group of companies that work for a courier organization. And they were working all through COVID and they needed one done. So I did do one then. But other than that, I really hadn't done a lot of driver meetings. So it was exciting to get out. However, today, I have a little bit of vertigo. Now, vertigo is not something that is common to COVID, so I don't think it was COVID, but maybe I picked up something. Who in the heck knows where we pick up stuff? But I was with a group of drivers, so it was kind of interesting. Hey, Chad Vance, you had an exciting weekend. My son won his hockey tournament. Ah, right. Shout out to kids and their hockey, and Chad and Michelle taking everybody to hockey. So, hey, welcome to another episode of the Secrets of Safety Dog, where we talk about different things. And this week we are talking about conditional CVOR and how you are doing it wrong. All right, so let's get right into it. Hey, did you see the news? I checked the Transport Canada's ELD website, and another carrier, well, not another carrier, but another version has been added. Samsara has another version of their device, or another device, I'm not sure, but their name is up there again, and it's a different version number. So a shout out to Samsara. They've been doing a great job. They now have several versions. This is an Android version, so I don't know if that makes a big difference to people, but Samsara now has 2 devices on that list. So, hey, you're doing it wrong. If you have a conditional CVOR, if you reach out to the government when you are about to do, if you're about to ask for a review, because you've got a conditional CVOR, and of course there's 2 ways that you can have a conditional CVOR. And the first way is that your OVR, your overall violation rate gets above 70%. You automatically get switched over to conditional. And you're going to stay conditional, by the way, without checking my notes, I want to say for 6 months. And once you get the number below 60 after 6 months, they will change you back to your former rating. So that's one way to do it. The other way, a very common way, is to fail an audit. And when you fail the MTO audit, you become conditional. And of course, we all know that the insurance companies are out there beating you up because you have gone conditional. And in some cases, many cases, they're not offering you insurance renewal because you are conditional. So it's a big deal. And they say, hey, request a facility audit, and this is how you're going to get unconditional. So if you failed a facility audit currently, to get yourself changed to satisfactory or satisfactory unaudited, you must request an audit. That's all true. You don't necessarily have to go through an audit, though. That's the trick. Once you have requested the audit, under certain conditions, and yes, they have conditions, you may get selected for ASRA. ASRA is the Alternate Safety Risk Assessment, which is a great program, saving MTO a lot of time and money, and which of course is our taxpayers' dollars and cents. So I really appreciate the effort that MTO has put into this. But you might get selected for ASRA. What part of it are you doing wrong? Don't be like a client of mine who last week reached out to me and said, hey, Chris, Safety Dog, can you help? I've now requested an MTO facility audit and don't know when they're coming. Can you tell me when they might be coming? Well, I don't know when they might be coming. Why would you ask me when they're coming? Why didn't you ask first? So here's the correct order. Ask me first to give you assistance, and then we will make sure that you are ready, and then we will ask for the facility audit. And I can even tell you, since MTO has been very public about what their guidelines are, if you meet the guidelines for ASRA. And in this case, for this client, it looks like they will meet the guidelines for ASRA next month. Well, next month is not when they requested the facility audit. Some things are coming off their CVOR, and I believe that they would be meet the guidelines for ASRA next month had they had waited just 30 more days before they requested the audit. Now, if MTO is listening, is there a way, once you've requested the audit like this client did without my guidance, is there a way that we could resubmit and have them considered for ASRA once they've actually requested the audit and have met the guidelines that you've published? So, don't know. But anyways, that's the part I wanted you to understand that you're doing wrong. Whether you use me or one of the other good quality safety consultants that are out there, and there are many, all right, there are some terrible ones, so pick your safety consultant wisely. But once you have picked your safety consultant, make sure you work with them first before you request the facility audit. And they will make sure that you are ready for the facility audit, or if they are familiar with ASRA, they will also make sure that you're ready for the ASRA selection. So that's all I wanted to say this week. Don't do it wrong. Get ready for the facility audit before you request it, because if you are selected for a facility audit and not ASRA, they can walk in anytime into your place of business, Monday through Friday, during business hours. They don't have to make an appointment. Yes, they normally do, or they often do, but that's not required. They don't have to give you forewarning that they're coming. They can show up at any time once you've requested the audit. So please make sure that you are ready before you request the audit. That's the message I wanted to get out this week. All right, and congrats to Samsara. Another ELD version of their ELD has been approved and is on the Transport Canada website. All right, that's all I wanted to say for this week. Chad, thanks for tuning in. I appreciate you and ReadyCheck so much. That's it. Safety Dogs out.